niuqquti qamngormin natsi qisinginnin ammaluttaa tamakkuninga uumayuni asinginnittao pitjutigiaqattaqtigin taima tamakkua qisi akingin mikilliyummaayalulaqmata taavanilu taqiu akianermiutayyut niuqqutiqarpiunnermi tamakkuninga qisingnun nuqqartitsimmaqilarmata taimali taavunga niuqqutauqattalorsimiyugulana ja taakkununga akirartortiuyunut nuqqartitausimumman ammalu Oktobermittauq taakkua taavani taqiu akianermiutayu katimajertuangi nirualarmata tamanna niuqqutiqarna nuqqartitausimainnaxullugu tamakkuninga qisingnin tabbanga taakko saalaqartummereerulormata tamatuminga akirartunnermin uumayui qisinginnin niuqqulitauqattarnermanin taakkua 55 nguyut taakkua nirualarmata akirartorumainnartuli tamakkua uumayui niuqqutauqattarneriniartinginnin taimalu taakkua tamatuminga akirartunnermin nirualerami akirartungit yumanermi niruaramangittialarmata taimali maannauyu taavani tariu akianermiutauyu qaviimattiarulikkisiani tamatuminga akirartortuyuni uumayuni nalligusuktiuyuni akirartoriaksaq suurlu ayurnakasa quviyummat ila naamursangittuling I'll be asking Mr. Herskavishi a few more questions, but we do now have calls coming in. One from Pangyutang, and specifically in a question to the decline of sealskin prices. Taima taakkununga qiqirtortuamillu pannertuumillu pulaariarsimalooravi tamanna uqaus taima utiqataalaorma taavangan pannertuumingaartunga taimalu akuniunersaan kingullirmi tamaanigumagaluartunga taimalu uqallaqataqaqattalaorama taakkununga angunisuktiuyuni katimayinginni ammalu uqautjagunnarsilaortunga qanu tamanna akingin nattiiqisingata qatsiinnerorninginni taimalu taakku uqautigialormiyakka qanuittuulermangaata tamakkua akirartortiuyut piliriariangita miksaanun taimalu televisikkullu naalautikkullu uqaalaqatauqattaloorama taakkua tukisitigiakkanneqasuariartugit tamanna qanuittuuttalermangaa suurlupitjutigiluartugu tamakkua akirartortuyimiksaanun taimalu taunna qallunaanganni uqautigiaqarattigut taanna television taununga takuksauqattaqillugut kisianili taunani qallunaanermiutayun tamatuminga sulit tukisisimattiang luangimata taima qiqirtortuami uqautjaulormiyunga taakkua kiiniorili qunnatsiaarniimataluunni tamatuminga gaasuliimun niuviqutaugunnaqajartumin taimalu tukisitigiakkanneqasuarniartugit tamaaniippunga tamakkua angulisukti katimayinginila qanu tukisitigiakkanernerlugit taakkua uumayuni nalligusuktiuyun tamakkua qisi kiinoyanginni qatsiinnerortitiyummaayu tamannalu qanu akirartortaugunnarningani uqautigiarunnartugit tamanna qanupigiartaugunnarma imanna qaviimayuttiariaqarturli tamakkua akingin qisi akikillilaormataila taawalni qallunaanullanganni tamakkuninga uumayuni qisinginnillu tukisimangimmata tamakkua tukisimattiartunnarpata tamakkua Greenpeace kumiksaanu akirartortuyuni miksaanu the prices are extremely high on purchasing fuel and other commodities that are needed to go out hunting. Uh, I understand that the Greenpeace has been very actively working and campaigning against the killing of animals. Tema tukusitya konginakku nakilitakko kiinoyartaaqattaqpat tamakkua akilartortiuyut. Tema qanu tamanna kiinoyartautiaqattaqtanga qanu aaqiksimam mga narunakasaagman tema litakkua suulu televisikku takuksaulittaaqattaqtut ila tukusiyautiaunanaqsaamata tema tamakkua kiinoilusuungimmata tamakkua televisikku takuksaulittauniartumi kisianili tamakkua unikkaaqattaqmata tamatuminga akilaartornermani teemalu titeqqatigut titerarsimallutik tamaunga kanadamiuta ila illugiyauyunu tabbungaujaqattaqpangmata teema emailing ima oqarsimayuni tamana nuqqartataulaorli teemali maannauyo tamakkua taikkuninga qaritanguani atorunnarsimmimmata taakkua oqautigunnartutik kinakkut kiinoyanit tunisigunnarmangaata ikajorutaagunnaajaqni taakkununga akirartortiuyuni suurlu ila titeqqani aulartivigitunaqattangit kaluarlugit tukseraarluni ikajorunnarmangaarpit suurlu tamakkuninga atortuli qaritanguani taimalu taakkunuga kisana qawiimayamini kiinoyatigu ikajorunnartuni tamakkua qawiimaya ila qawiimalermata qawiimayulla kikkut ikajorumammangaata kiinoyatigut taimalu televisakku tamakkua ilangi atortauqattara tamatuminga akirartornermun tamakkununga ila sernaartiyunu kiinoyani aulartisugmat kiinoyuluoqatausungujut televisakku takuksaulittaaqattullu kisianili qawiimanluttaangimmata qaanu tamakkua taimaittuni pilleriaqattarmangaata qawiimayuinnaungimmata tamakku uumayuimiksaanu taimalu taakkua ilinniartutaujariaqarmata qanu Inuit angunisusuungummangaata qanuqlu isumaqarmangaata taakkua qikertertuami angunisukti katimayanginnit ilikjuumilaorama qawiimangimmata qallunaanunangannimitoyu qanu Inuit iliqqusaqarmangaata inuusaqarmangaata taimalu taakkua qallunaanunangannimitoyu ima isimaksilu simallattaangitjugula tamanna angunisunni piungittummarialugman taimiingitjugula kisianili taakkua qallunaanunangannimitoyut tukisijuumitigiaqaqaluaqattigu qanu tamanna pileriariaugajarmanga tamanna ila suurlu nuqqartitattamariloqqaanginningani aqqaanili Octobermi taakkua Greenpeace kut angiyoqqaangat tamaanisilerluarmi teema akirartulirlu uqalaortu qawiimalaungiñatta qaanu inuusaqarmangaassi We'd like to have callers to call us collect at IBC 9796231. We would like anybody to comment on this particular phone and also if you have any information that you'd like to share or pass on to Mr. Hershkovici. I would like to ask you another question. I wonder if the translation is going through, and I'm not sure at this time. you you have mentioned earlier that the price of sealskin dropped dramatically, and other fur-bearing animal pills are they also being affected? The prices of fur-bearing animals. Ilang ilo tamakkua qisingin akituyugoro aksulittao teima tamatuminga amisuruangitjuni tamakkua qaagunaasimanartillugit teima maanna tamakkununga niuqqutauqatrunu kiinauliluqutauqatrunullu tamanna aqqaaguuyuq piuniqpaanguuyuq ammaluttau tamakkua qallunaanunangannimiutauyu tamakkuninga atiginnin uumayuqayagnila niuiqattaqtuari teima tamakkua kiinauliluqattaqtut teimalu qauyivalliatuinnaleeqami ila tukisivallialeeqami teima suurlu imanna tamakkua akiraartortiuvalortugula maanat tukisitjuupileqami tamakkuninga kiinauinin aulartiluaqaluqattaqtaaqqoorunniarmata teimalu asinginnin qauyigiartuksaugattat tamakkua qallunaanguyunila akiraartorpalaortugula uumayuit angunisuktauqattangita miksaanu tukisitjuumiguuti qanu tamanna tukiqallattaarmanga ikajortunersaulaqalamala tamakkua immuksiugaillu ammalu kuukkuusequyui tamakkua tuqutauqattarninginnittaa qauyimaguluartutik tamakkua haamrigutuppartutillu ama aqikkiuyartorpartutik teima tamakkua neqiqattarnermi nuqqatjaangimmata teima tamakkua qauyimagaminngila ilangi nammineq neqimi neriyunniilaarsimat teima taakkua tabbunga suurlu akiraartoqannertukulungmit suurlu pingimmata tamakkua ilangi tamakkua uumayuqsiortuyunila taanuna qallunaanulunganni piliriariaqattarmata teima tamakkua akiraartortiuyut teima takunnaqqaruattinni taguksaulittaqattarniarpata teima akiraartoqayaqqormimmata teimalu qauyimatsialaortinnagissuuli tukisilaortinnaginila qanu tamanna ippinarneqaartikimmaga tamakkua teriganniaqasuktiuyut mikigiarniartuyunila tamakkua mikigiartitauqattartillugit ammalu annuqaaliuqattaqtautillugit teima tamakkua qauyivaallertiunermata tamanna ippinarneriyangani teima tukisitjuumivallialeruti qanu tamakkua Inuit ippinarneqartitaummagaata teimali taakkua Inuit oqautjigiattiaq qiarunnarsikpata qallunaanunangannimiutoyuni qanu tamakkua inuuseqarmagaata I would like to ask a question. First of all, I wonder if you can tell me if the polar bear skins have been affected in terms of price. Teima qauyimuluaqaalunkuloqartunga tamakkua nannuit qisingit akinginila mikilligiarsimangmangaata teimali tamakkua tamakkuninga uumayuminerniit suurlu nanuqaimiksaanun akiraartortiuyul akiraartullattaalermippata teima qanu tamanna ippinarneriyanga qauyautiarunnaqaluarma tamakkua isumaalugilauyut unik kakayaw naksaw katakpata. Yes, I do understand. I know that the effect of the animal rights activists has had dramatic effect on the Inuit. Uh, we all know that Inuit have relied upon subsistence hunting for a long time, and the dramatic drop in the seal pelts has had tremendous effect. When as the prices continues to drop, today, as a result of the animal rights activists, our young people do not even know and want to hunt the way we used to do before. And we all know that we will continue to rely upon subsistence hunting, and as well as for economic reasons, and relying on the animals to have our, as it is only one of our resources to make money. We can have someone say start selling caribou hides, and I would like to mention that the animals rights activist has been made known how serious their campaign has affected us, and we all know the any material is extremely costly these days, and with the low level of employment opportunities, we know that it is damaging the Inuit identity. And up to date, it has had dramatic damage to the identity. We also know that since the arrival of the white men to our homeland, and there are more and more coming to us, and we have to rely upon economic base generated by employment. I am open to questions. If you have any questions to ask me. Thank you very much for calling. Tukisigo mo yung nakiukarang mga akpin. I'm calling from Iqaluit. Thank you very much for making the call. And we do have another caller. Thanks very much. I'm calling from Greece Fjord. Larry Outlalu. I find this phone-in show to be very valuable. And it gives us the opportunity to express our concerns. And will also give us an opportunity to hear the other side's issue of the animal rights activist. I wonder
how effective the campaign against animal rights activists would have. Tema di man tamangaqsima yunga tamakkua ila tukisitiga kananarlugit tamakkua uumayu qisingit akingit akittuaqanertoqu qugaluartugit taimalu tamakkua uumayurni nalligusuktiuyunni akiraartutiuyut maanna oqausqappallialermimata taakkua solo ayasaikut pitjutiginguarlugit taima taavungalu taru akianuoqattarsimayut taakkua tamakkua noqqartuusimaqquylermata Greenpeace tamakkuninga uumayuni akiraartornermin taimatta uvagu tamakkuninga uumayuni nalligusuktiuyuni akiraartortiuyuguttao suorlu ippinarneqartitsigunnarmigattattao akiraartortuminiorutta tamakkualu uumayuit qisinginnit and I would also like to ask I believe my question would be in relation to polar bear skins. And we all know that the Inuit have relied upon subsistence hunting for a long time. And we will continue to depend upon subsistence hunting. And when there are such activists, it is having damaging effect on our lifestyle. And we know that we have to try and stop the animal rights activists in doing any further damages to our reputation. Taimatan oqausiriye if that answered your question, we were going to move on to another line. Thanks very much. You are now on the line. I am. I am very much aware that there has been a dramatic drop in the prices of pelts over the years, and the prices has affected us very dramatically. And in the past, I am very much aware that the clubbing of white coats down in Newfoundland has had dramatic effect on the Inuit way of hunting, and to some degree has done a lot of damage. I just want to make a brief mention of that. And we have to find ways and means to alleviate this particular problem that's affecting us. And we all know the economic base is very low within the territories. And as long as the prices of seal pelts and other fur-bearing animals are low, we will continue to struggle economically. And I am now proud that the Inuit are starting to fight back against the animal rights activists. And I believe that there will be a unification of the Inuit to fight against the activists. And we all know that the prices of hunting equipment is extremely high. And I just want to ask you if you understood my statement and partial question. Did you understand that? I would like to mention some more. I wonder if Greenpeace can work towards opposing uh, mining or any mines that has been closed down in terms of possible pollution, contaminants. I would like to know if you can comment on that, and sometimes we jump the gun when it comes to opposing anything that we don't understand about, and it is a very serious matter when we're dramatically affected for the fact that the prices of pills has dropped extremely. And I would like to express my gratitude for enlightening my thoughts on with your statements. And we must realize the fact too that there is a possibility from pollution contaminants that the whales and other sea mammals could be dramatically affected. And I would like to thank you for your comments. And I would like the callers to be patient with us. I believe that we lost a caller. Would you please call back? I would like to first of all learn. I would like to know your background first of all. What's the purpose of your visit? we know that the hunters are suffering as a result of these animals' rights activists, and there are no real economic benefits these days, and some of these uh, commercials that are seen have quite an impact on the animal rights activists. I would also like to know if someone would like to get in touch with you, where can we reach you? I heard a little while ago that pelts, such as fox pelts, we have been depending upon hunting of seals and relying upon fox pelts as well as relying upon seal meat for a long time. And I was greatly disturbed by the commercial that you showed on your program. This is not a practice of Inuit traditional values. I wonder. I wonder if you go back down south that you could put something together that would be uh, completely against the commercial that we had seen earlier. Te mataman na Did you understand that? I would also further mention if I were to rely on one seal pelt to purchase gas, I can assure you for that little amount of gas that I would purchase, I would be guaranteed not catching a seal. And if I am unable to hunt for the fact that I cannot afford to pay the high cost of gasoline, then my values as a hunter would be totally diminished. And I would like to thank you people for allowing me to make my comments. First of all, I would like to ask you, how long have you spent time in the Northwest Territories in the Inuit land? Ila tamani si mangiluak tukuru yung atagga. Tamani si mangiluak yung tabba. Okay, the caller was stating the fact that first of all he wanted to ask you how much time you have spent in the territories, and he also indicated to you that it would take you at least 20 years to try and fully understand the issues and the livelihood of the Inuit. Kay matano ko siya tukikatyak. Thank you for calling. You're on the air. I'm calling from Iqaluit. You can ask whatever questions you'd like to. Apiri yung atema. I have a question to ask. I, I would like to know if the prices of the fur-bearing animals are the same. And let's use as an example, if you were to sell the hide of a pig and or other domestic animals, would the prices be comparable? And I'll make some more comments later on. My question, as an example, is that if foxbill costs $3 or $10, say if people in Newfoundland caught a seal and sold the pelt, would the prices be comparable between Newfoundland and the territories? I perfectly understand your answer, but I do have another comment. In the Northwest Territories, in particular, in the north of 60 degrees parallel, it is impossible for us to have gardens or grow any vegetables. And we have to rely on the shipment from down south of um, perishable products. And we in the territories cannot have gardens. I would now like to make a point that we we depend on the fur-bearing animals pelts for economic base, and I would like the southerners to realize that things are extremely important up here. So therefore, they should consider to understand that a lot of us do depend on the animals for economic base, and we would like the southerners to perhaps consider giving us a fairer chance in obtaining better economic development within the territories, for the fact that materials and goods are extremely expensive. And it should also be pointed out that the food products that we get from the south are extremely expensive. And people should also understand the fact that we have a long cold seasons up here, so therefore we cannot grow gardens. And we would be doing some fox trapping, but due to the low cost, we have not done too much fox trapping. The fur-bearing animals price, I believe that the fur-bearing animals price should be a little higher than what they are, for the fact that we do not have any other for economic base.